It's a rocking atmosphere at the MKM. Hull City pushing for promotion to the Premier League, which is presumably Alan Shearer why Sergei Yakirovich has rung the changes. It's no disrespect to the FA Cup, no disrespect to Chelsea. It's just the way it's got to be.
No, you have to look at it from his point of view, and his priority has to be to try and get this club into the Premier League, and they're sat in a very, very healthy position, and he doesn't want to put any of that at risk tonight. So I totally understand it from his point of view.
And Liam Rosenio is delighted to be back at his old club. He managed here, he was very unlucky to be dismissed from here, having led the club to being very close to getting into the playoffs. And he played here, of course, 161 times a Hull City player. And he was speaking emotionally this week about the connections to the club that come from his grandma, Kath Mills, who was a season ticket holder. Lovely line from Liam Rosenio this week saying, I think she had a hand in the draw. Liam Delap with just the 2 Chelsea goals this season, 1 at Fulham in the Premier League in January, 1 against Barcelona in the Champions League in November. A big night for him. He could do with the goals, he could do with performing and staking his claim to be a more regular selection week to week for Chelsea. As mentioned, Farai Hillam is the referee. He was the man in the middle who hit the headlines in January, sticking to his decision of no penalty in a Manchester City Wolves game, which upset Pep Guardiola for 1. We will assess his performance later. Darren Cam, I'm sure, who's with us tonight, will have a word or two on how he's doing. And reminder, until the 5th round of the FA Cup, no VAR.
Why are you looking at me?
I was waiting for a reaction.
I'll be polite as I can.
The FA Cup 4th round, Friday the 13th. It will be unlucky for one of these two. It'll be interesting to see in the early stages just how Hull approach it. They have a reputation for an attacking style, but Sergei Yakirovich was saying this week, we'll have to be smart, we'll be in a low block, maybe we can play with a shovel.
Well, they haven't played this system too often, although they did play it in their last game and were beaten here, weren't they? So they'll hope for a different outcome to that. But I think it's important to give nothing away early on in this game and try and stay in it as long as possible.
Donald Phillips out towards McCarthy, an Irish teenager. Fafana's nod down, didn't reach Reece James. Good bit of scrapping there from Miller. And McCarthy has it again. He was signed a year or so ago for Hull from University College Dublin, along with Hugh Parker, who's just gone out on loan to Carlisle United. One for Miller to think about chasing, but behind him it's Kumas who gets onto the ball in a good position. Can't get past Fafana. That's not a bad delivery. And still a bit of a problem, but Sanchez solves it by catching the ball. Came off Louis Coyle's head and looped up dangerously.
Yeah, but first of all, it was a really clever run from Lewis Kumas just down there, left-hand side for Hull. And he's going to have to do a lot of that this evening to get his team out of trouble. That ball has to be on over the top of that Chelsea back four with a willing runner like he is.
Just the 1 goal for Birmingham City in a loan spell in the first half of this season. He's got a good record for Liverpool, played 1, scored 1. It was against Southampton in the FA Cup a couple of years ago. His dad was a pretty handy player in his time as well for West Brom and Tranmere, notably. Jason Kumas.
Looking at the whole setup there, and you're going to see that. You're going to see Ryan Giles in the left back or left wing back position, pushing as high as he possibly can to try and put as much pressure on and not get caught too defensively.
It's Pedro Neto. It's back with Andre Santos. Neto playing in that central role at the moment behind Delat with Estevao on the right. They will, I'm sure, mix and match as the evening goes on. Pedro Neto, such a clever footballer.
You're also going to have to see one of the three centre-halves from Hull step out, whether that's onto Delap or onto Neto, but one of them's going to have to do that, or even Estevao when he goes in there, which I'm sure he will.
Giants followed Estevao to good effect there. Here is Estevao. James. Neto. Neto hits it out to Garnacho. Talked about Liam Delat. Big night for Alejandro Garnacho as well. I don't think he's really got the Chelsea fans purring yet.
He came in for a bit of criticism, didn't he? Particularly for his lack of defensive work.
Here's Delat. Caicedo. Estevao's made a useful run. Phillips will have to be quick. He's not quick enough. Giles there in front of him. Garnacho. Caicedo. Royal Hato. Garnacho across, but behind everybody.
That's what Chelsea are going to have to do, move the ball quickly.
Neto. Taking on Miller and shooting. Not shooting too high and a little too wide. A good bit of thinking from Pedro Neto.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean in moving that ball quickly. A little give and go from Caicedo back into Neto. That's how you're going to disrupt that back five of Hull.
Neto scored in the third round, 5-1 win at Charlton, which was Liam Rosenior's first game in charge. It's gone pretty well so far. He's just had a little bit of a beef in recent games about not playing and not being 100% for the full 90 minutes. It certainly cost them against Leeds United in the week.
Definitely did.
Most of that game, they were just utterly dominant.
Defensively, they were the last few minutes, weren't they? When Leeds scored that goal, they were all over the place. Can't afford too much of that.
Saying this week that he wants to do well in this competition. He doesn't see this match as any different to a game in the Premier League or the Champions League. And he's going to have to watch his team switch on here because Hull City have forced a corner.
Yeah, they don't mind that, even though they just had one in the middle. Liam Miller was the only one in the middle there, and he was up against 3 or 4 defenders, but they haven't got themselves a corner.
Urakawa will move away and leave it for Ryan Giles. McNair making his presence felt. Using McCarthy as a shield. Now they break. Headed away by Delat. Slater's effort quickly blocked. Estevao did what he had to do.
Good defending as well from Liam Delat, coming back from the corner. I know that from my point of view, centre forward, you asked to come back in so many defensive situations and help that back four out.
McCarthy. Giles. Egan to McNair. Chelsea tidy it up. Combination of Sarr and Garnacho, and now it's Fofana. Wesley Fofana, an FA Cup winner with Leicester against Chelsea. Sanchez has to play, really, because Philip Jorgensen's only just on his way back from injury. They do have Teddy Sharman-Lowe, who's not played for Chelsea's first team yet, on the bench. There's James.
It's not too much to ask a keeper to play 2 or 3 times a week, though, is it, Guy?
I think they like a rest as much as anybody.
Come on.
Hard mentally, you know.
How would you know?
I wouldn't. I'm assuming. Really good tackle from McCarthy, taking it off Estevao. Now here's Garnacho, and Garnacho is in on goal for Chelsea. Can't beat Phillips, Pedro Neto can't beat Egan. 2 bites at it for Chelsea and they couldn't chomp on either.
2 huge chances. One of them should at least been put in the back of the net, whether that was Garnacho or whether that was Neto in the rebound. One of them should have been in the net.
It's got the Chelsea fans singing. And plenty of them have made the trip from West London to East Yorkshire.
What it was, though, it was great movement up front, and it was also a fantastic ball from the middle of the park from Caicedo in behind for Garnacho.
Esteban. We've won it all is the chant now from the supporters of the current champions of the world. I was quite keen to remind you of that. Why wouldn't you be? Absolutely. Caicedo. Finally to James. Bit of control about Chelsea. Andre Santos. Caicedo. James. Plenty of control about Chelsea now.
They're moving it around. Nice 1 and 2 touch from everyone. They're all comfortable on the ball, as you'd expect.
It's all over the field, everybody getting a touch, and that's a lovely one from Andre Santos. Looking for Estevao, he's taken it down beautifully too. Pedro Neto was waiting for it, but good defending by Regan Slater, getting back to help out his defenders. And a good ball out too to Kumas. Now it's Hirakawa. Across to Giles, Hull attacking and attacking with real enthusiasm. Miller, that's not the right ball for Giles though. Reece James tries to see it out, but he's been caught by Miller. Big block that by Sarr. Reece James nearly hugely embarrassed.
He just didn't see him. He didn't know where he was at all, and he nearly got punished.
Giles in.
Should have been punished, actually.
Egan. Offside flag is up now. Chelsea free kick, not from there. They'll have to take it again. How close was this to Hull City taking the lead? Because Reece James, in trying to let the ball go behind for a goal kick, reckoned without the tenacity of Liam Miller.
Well, there's Giles and Miller in and around him, and he didn't see him coming the other side of him. And he was really, really fortunate. It was a good ball across from Miller, and Kumas just couldn't get on the end of it.
World Cup year, of course, that's looming ever larger. We'll see plenty of these Chelsea players in action in North America. We might well see Liam Miller as well. Canada international.
That's got a lot to do with it. Anyway,
played 37 times for them. He's from Toronto, moved to England at 13 to join up with Fulham. Garnacho. Just took a touch to take it behind Estevao. Pedro Neto. James on the outside takes one defender away. Here is the Chelsea captain.
John Egan, former Burnley defender, stepped up, kept the door shut.
Sarr. Estevao beaten to it by Egan.
Good defending. John Egan tight, given no space at all, not allowing anyone to have a touch of the ball.
Giles. Nobody can chase that. Miller was making sure he was onside. Just needed a little more patience in the ball from Ryan Giles. He's only just come back from a reasonably lengthy layoff with a hamstring problem.
Jason Kumas is there.
City have had all sorts of injury worries to deal with. In a season when they haven't been able to sign any players for any money, be that loans or permanent, they've been under a 2-transfer window embargo, which makes the job that Sergei Yakirovich has done even more impressive.
That ends this summer, though, doesn't it? They can go and buy in this summer now, can't they, I think?
It was 3, it was reduced to 2, so they can...
on appeal.
They can fill their boots once the season ends, and you never know, they might be spending for the Premier League.
Absolutely.
Owner Akun Ilikali, the Turkish media entrepreneur, does have deep pockets. TV personality and producer in Turkey. Started out as a sports reporter, you never know. It has to be a push, and it has to be a Hull free kick. Yu Hirakawa felt the full force.
Right in front of the referee as well. Give him no choice but to blow for the free kick.
Yes. Akun Ilikali. 100% ownership of Hull since January 2022. It's an interesting one. He's still in touch with Liam Rosenior, who he sacked, having dragged them to the brink of the playoffs. He did a brilliant job here, and they're still on terms. They still speak. Purely a difference of football ideology. He said he just wanted a different style of football than Liam would bring.
Well, if they're still speaking, you must have paid him up on time then.
There's the professional view. Up towards Egan. He'll bounce away, but he'll get there. Giants. Not a bad ball from Giles. Kumas had a go, and it's popped up over the bar. McCarthy moving up from defence to help out his front line. Nearly a dream moment for him.
It was a really good whipped-in ball again from Ryan Giles. The guy spoke about him in the studio before the game and saying how many assists he's got this season in the Championship, and it's a great example of that.
One of the whole coaching staff came and gave us a tip-off just before the match saying Captain McCarthy is a defender, but he does get into midfield, and we've seen it there.
Not that season, the season before, he finished 1 point off the playoffs. To Plymouth, who were fighting to stay in the league at that point,
towards Estevao, it's cleared the head of McCarthy. Brilliant from Estevao, and he's rounded finish, but then done back. That had 1-0 Chelsea written all over it. The approach play was beautiful, the finish was ugly.
Everything other than the most important thing, the pass, the touch. That pass there is absolutely on the button, as is the control, and then you're thinking, come on, do the most important thing, and you just couldn't do it. Does really well to go around him, doesn't have to look up, but just gets it all wrong. Should have been a simple tap-in for him.
Up over the bar just as the snow starts to fall. It was forecast, sleety snow, 3 degrees, 2 degrees at kickoff, I think it said, but it'll feel like -2. Feel pretty cold for Estevao now.
Just about to say that myself.
This is not Rio. Here's Fofana. What a chance for Estevao. There's still a lot of chuntering going on amongst Chelsea fans about that.
Yeah, that was a big opportunity, as was Garnacho's and Neto with the follow-up as well.
It's a good tackle from Yu Hirakawa, then another cruncher, but an equally good tackle to follow. And now here's Miller, with Giles getting forward, left-hand side. Just has to delay things, and James takes his chance to get something of the ball. It's really coming down now.
As Garnacho was getting up as well from that crunch and tackle, there was no way through from there, was there?
Egan. Well got it. Garnacho took it off him, but it's going to be a Hull throw-in.
It wasn't a bad ball either, was it? John Egan just out to his right-hand side, pinging it about 40 yards. It's a wonderful pass there. There's the touch, it's perfection right into his path, and the way he takes it around the goalkeeper, then you're just waiting for him to tap it in, to slot it in.
Chelsea at Crystal Palace the other weekend, and he ran from his own half and had a similar sort of chance and kept his cool brilliantly, but not this evening. James.
Both really good chances that Chelsea have had from balls playing in behind with the space in behind that back five. First one for Garnacho, and then of course that one there for Esteval.
The ball over the top again for Garnacho, but it doesn't reach him. There's Neto finding a handy pocket of space. Covering again. Oh, a little bit of afters between Slater and Neto, and the referee will want a word with at least one of them.
He read it well, Slater. Still not having any of it, look. Just stopped Neto, he read it well and took the ball off him, and Neto wasn't best pleased.
Regan Slater's been a Hull player for 4 years now, signed from Sheffield United. Over 200 games as a Tiger. Farai Halam is one of those referees that I think many have been crying out for a while, in that he had a decent pedigree playing career. He was a Stevenage youth player, defender. And when he was released at 18, he thought, how do I stay in the game? I'm going to do my refereeing badges.
Well, what we've seen of him so far in this game and in midweek, Crystal Palace, Burnley, and the Man City game, which was his first one, he's done really well.
Nobody wanted to point that one out, did they? Friday the 13th, what a shit show. So if you've dropped in the last few minutes, you'll have heard nothing. You'll have heard Sweet FA Cup. What are you doing, Phillips? Oh, you fucked that one up! Oh my goodness! Rory Delap's son, Liam Delap, doing Hull City a favour. Oh my goodness, you should have scored there, son. Oh, that's a Ronnie Rosenthal miss. That is a stinker and hooked potential miss of the season, that. Oh my. Get up, Sunshine. You're not getting a penalty for that. Chelsea enjoying a lot of possession here.
Just as a reminder for you tonight, after that, no VAR and no goal line technology tonight, but I think we'll have a look at it when we can.
Yeah, we just heard that there's no VAR and no extra time, so it's going straight to penalties. That's a tasty ball, that, from Amir Adahanovic. There's you, the Japanese winger that's coming on loan. Is he on loan from Bristol City? Yeah, I don't understand the reason for them letting him go. He does go down easy a lot. That's my only criticism of him. He's got a low centre of gravity. He's a tricky winger, great dribbler. Got an attacking mindset. Here's a replay again. I mean, I would, having watched the replay. Oh. Liam Delap doing us a favour. Just stick the ball in, son. Don't wait.
Goodness me, what are you waiting for?
Paddy McNair, by the way, from Northern Ireland. He's back from the US, playing the Championship, playing for Hull City for the Tigers. Yeah, we've got a blizzard on the go. Oops, excuse me. Oof.
sufficiently away from danger.
Oh, come on. Behave. Direct free kick from the Japanese wonder. And Robert Sanchez sort of punches it out. Garnacho's on the attack there. This left-hand side, cutting inside of you. No, it gone down too soft there. You're not having that as a free kick, no. I believe we've got sound now. We didn't have it before, did we? Oh, what was going on there? Funny. Anyway, chat's open if you want to get involved, people, or you can just lurk or watch the game, whatever. Have yourself a beverage. We've gone for the alcohol tonight. We might need it because our prediction is this is going to be messy. I got this down as being a 3-1 Chelsea win. They should have scored 2 in the first 25 minutes. Very laissez-faire. Love that French word. Very laissez-faire finishing. Garnacho and Liam Delap. He did alright when he was on loan at Hull from Manchester City at the time. He put his back out. Put his back out in the January. We didn't see him for the second half of the season. Again, that was working under Liam Rossinier. And arguably, if his back hadn't given out, who knows? He might have scored some more goals and Hull might have gone up automatically. They certainly would have made the playoffs that year. But it's all ifs, muts and maybes. Yes, it's muffs and maybes. Muffs now. What's going on? That'd be the beer. Anyway, take it steady, Donnell. That's it. Boot it out. Muts if. Chelsea on the attack again, but well covered by Hughes. Confirmation then. Well, there is no VAR, but on the replay, some goal line technology from the BBC showed that the full ball was not over the line. I mean, you still got to. If you're a Hull City fan, which we are, you've got to be thankful that Liam Delap wasn't more switched on. Just put the ball in the net, son. Just do it. Just get it done. Argue about it later. Don't wait for the referee. That should be 2, shouldn't it, after the Garnacho miss? But anyway, let's not worry about it. Chelsea enjoying some possession here, like we said we expect of them, really. Oh, the snow's eased off. And I need a haircut. I'm looking a bit stig of the dump here, aren't I?
Spinning and trying to find Garnacho again, but it's out for a Hull City throw-in. Rossini has decided to take the glasses off. He couldn't see. Go again, but it's out for a Hull City throw-in. Rossini has decided. Rossini has decided.
Don't be confused if you're just dropping in now, by the way. You're expecting some German fussball. It's not. It's Hull City versus Chelsea. Because, again, we do live in Hull. We have got a season ticket. We're not there tonight. I don't want to get caught out in that snow. And also, you've got to pay separate for your ticket, right? You don't get access with your season pass. Anyway, let's tackle that politics in a minute. There's you You, the Japanese winger. He should be crossing that in. That's a long one. That's a long hit and hope there. But thankfully, Gilo's got it on his left foot. He works well with Liam Miller down this left-hand side. There's Reggie, Regan Slater, captain. Keep going, son. You're not going to get a corner though, are you? Because it's going to be cut out. Oh, Liam Miller there with some tricks. That's magic. I'm going to see him in the World Cup likely for Canada. He's in the squad. He's injury prone though. Go on, Reggie. Do something with it.
He's not had a good 3 or 4 minutes to lap, has he? He's given it away twice and missed an absolute sitter. Got to do better when the ball goes up like that. Got to hold it. Got to keep hold of it for
the Northern Irishman, Paddy McNair, finds his teammate, Regan Slater, pumps it long. Louis Kumas is in. Oh, it was a one-on-one with Robert Sanchez, but it didn't matter because the assistant referee has backed up the referee's decision that there was a foul. He was infringed. That's a good run, though. Oof. Oh, that is a soft decision. You watch that replay. Very soft. Caicedo on the ball then, orchestrated in the midfield for Chelsea.
One of the Chelsea 5 in the last round at Charlton.
Could do with Big Jimmy here, really. Or even Dick. Dick and Tina, that lovely couple from Yeovil that are die-hard Chelsea fans. In fact, he did message me before kick-off. Said, what does he say to me? Best of luck, he said. Best of luck, indeed. Well, 30 minutes on the clock. It should indeed be Chelsea 2-0, but for some reason it isn't. Because of some outrageous misses. That might be melodramatic, that. I mean, Liam Delap should have scored for definite. But he ain't. And Santos sent it wide to Garnacho, who's giving Louis Coyle a bit of a nightmare. Louis Coyle, the skipper. Hull City.
What's coming up on BBC Sport over the weekend? Busy time it is. Aston Villa against Newcastle is our live action from the 4th round tomorrow. BBC One and iPlayer from 5:30, followed by Gladiators. That'll be the later time of 8 p.m. I just thought I'd mention that. FA Cup highlights, all the goals.
There's a sellout tonight as well, by the way. So that's going to be what, 24.5, potentially 25,000 in the stadium. Chelsea ballers. There's the camera, cuts to the bench. They've all got big coats on and blankets, and those hand warmers. Not used to it, are they? Well, we're still in the game. This is really surprising, to be fair.
City doing exactly what their boss said they would do. They're digging in, they're holding firm, and they're trying to break when they can. And when
Right, Louis Coyle, the skipper, is on the ball. It's a set piece to Hull. It's just inside the Chelsea half.
Louis Coyle then with the delivery.
He's put it in. We've got several people attempting to attack it. Liam Delap's made a hash of the clearance. Cathal McCarthy back to Liam. Sorry, not Liam, it's to Ryan Giles. Chelsea just reluctant to clear it for some bizarre reason. Reggie Slater finds you. Hirara. Oh, he's just trying to slip that ball through to Miller, who was off. And he was going to put one in on his right foot, but it's not happened. The ball is back with Chelsea, and it's still 0-0. Incredible scenes. Yeah, very casual performance by Chelsea in front of goal and in defence. I haven't looked at the possession stats, but I assume they're on top. And that's to be expected, really. It's a Premier League team. They've come here to boss the game. They should have scored twice. Is that... Oh, Garnacho's not on the same wavelength with his teammate Estevez. Oh no, is it Sarr? Yeah. And the ball's gone through to Dion Phillips, who on this occasion decided to roll it out. He's not doing anything too mental, not like he did before. Oh, every time the ball goes to Phillips and the ball's at his feet, I'm like, just, oh God.
Given away by Andre Santos. Ball shouts.
A bit of a scrappy phase of the game now.
Anything intentional.
Like I say, Chelsea seems slightly disconnected, a bit like Arsenal did last night against Brentford.
Here's Andre Santos.
I need to thought that one, by the way. Brentford, what are they in 7th? 8th in the Premier League? I had them going down after selling arguably their forward line. But this Thiago seems a bit of a handful, doesn't he, up front? Just got to keep your concentration level there, Hull. Because, you know, it's a Premier League team. Team of superstars. And oh, that's a great bit of work from you, though. Oof.
Andre Santos.
Good evening. Good evening, Let's Creator. Thanks for joining the Watchalong. Which is surprisingly 0-0 so far. Yeah, exactly. We're all sat here wondering, all shrugging, going, how come it's still 0-0? You never know with a team like Chelsea, though. All these superstars on Blueco, as Jim would call him. Oh, little dink ball. Is that... I never know who they are. Is that not Pedro, is it? Neto, isn't it? Sorry. Paolo Neto. We used to have a Neto at the end of the street. Nacho's having a go, but Louis Cole stood firm. That's not Louis Cole. Who's that? That's Ania. Hadanadovic. No one says his name. In fact, it was funny. I did sort of catch the start. Steve Jordan, he's a radio DJ by profession, but they brought him back to do the announcements. He must be a bit hard up. I mean, he's not in the same league as Chris Evans, but you get my point anyway. So he does the announcements, and he always struggles with that guy's name. I'm pretty sure he's from Bosnia and Herzegovina, not Steve Jordan, by the way. I'm on about our number 20 in midfield. We made a big fuss about signing him. Bit of a luxury player, to be honest. Oh dear, Sar's weaving his way through the midfield there. There's the ball with you. Right, we've got a counter-attack on the go at the minute. You is being hounded by Sar. Do you know what? That was actually really good play. That's what you want from your defensive midfielder, I suppose. And now Chelsea are on the break. Oh, they're just trying to pass it in. Yeah, Santos let it go, tried to pass it in. Yeah, thanks for joining us. Oh, if you're still there, even if you're not, you know, maybe you're lurking. I'm trying to get this on Twitch. I might have to have a look at that half time. Oh, that's...
And there's been a bit of that from Chelsea all night.
Yeah, that's... Is that James? Yeah, Reece James there with a lazy pass out wide. It's gone out for a Hull City throw. It looks like a more disciplined, more focused, more switched on Chelsea team will be making light work of this. But for some reason, whether it's the fact they're playing away, whether it's up north, you know, they're all getting nosebleeds because they're playing up north, whether it's the conditions, the pitch is not, it's not plough lane, right? It's not a backyard game of football. That is a great tackle by Reece James, well recovered. It's gone out for a Hull City throw. Thank you, yeah, brilliant. Thanks, Let's Create. Yeah, appreciate you being. Where are you watching from then? As Ryan Giles attempts to put his sweet left foot on the ball and send it into the box, but it's not worked. It's come back to the young Irishman, Cathal McCarthy. There's a bit of ping pong in the Chelsea box. Two players going for the same ball. It's not organised from Chelsea at all. Liam Miller with a chance then. Come on, you Canadian wonder. Oh, it's just... Oh, it's always like... Always too many touches from Liam Miller. When he first came from Preston, he looked he looks slick. I mean, to be fair, he was out for a while with injury. He's injury prone. Hang on, Garnacho's got the ball here. Louis Cole's not sure what's going on. It's another hopeless ball in from Garnacho. But the ball inevitably makes its way back to Chelsea. Wrexham 1, Ipswich 0. Okay. Well, keep us informed of that one. I know there's a game in Germany going on. I should know what it is, but I've been ill this week, so yeah, they are. Well, it's not an excuse, is it? Then again, if you're tuning in expecting Sky Sports level of coverage, then you're in the wrong place. Yeah, I've been out with a virus for what, best part of 10 days, and I thought I can't ignore this one. This was a last minute decision to stream this game. There's Pedro Neto's on the ball. He's sort of drifting wide to the right. It's in the right channel. It's going nowhere. Although Reece James is across. That's a great ball outside of the foot, left, sort of inside out attempt. You know, you only play cricket or baseball, you try and hit the ball inside out, or if you do it with golf, I don't know. I don't play golf. Chelsea fans are appealing for a penalty. For what? And once again, the ball is back with Chelsea. Oh, Neto with a beautiful ball into Sarr. And again, he's had a go. And that, unfortunately, is a fucking cracking goal there. That was a good goal. Yeah, Pedro Neto had all the time in the world there to take a touch, look up and finish. And it's a goal for Chelsea, and they go 1-0 in front. Yeah, I mean, it was coming, to be fair. Yeah. Who's that? Is it? I don't know what the guy's... No, it wasn't Sarr. Sarr to Delap. Delap pulls the men with him. So he's got some space as Neto, but he's still got the presence of mind to have a take a touch and sweep it in with his left foot. It's a brilliant finish. I mean, obviously he spends every day on the training ground trying to finish like that, and it worked, didn't it? It absolutely worked. Encourages his whole players to put that out of their minds and keep doing what they've been doing. But okay, that's a horrible time to concede a goal, isn't it? Just inside of the first half. Neto, Pedro Neto scored. Yeah, it was a wonderful finish, to be fair. If you discount the first two goals, also the first two shots where Chelsea should have scored, that's probably the first time they've really, the sort of attacking trio have really connected with each other as Chelsea on the attack again. Garnacho, too much time. Louis Cole, the captain, goes in with one of those scissor kick type clearances on the deck, and the ball sort of floats up in the air and Chelsea win the possession back again. Yeah, that's the first time in, I want to say, 20 minutes where that front three have really connected with each other. And Delap had the presence of mind just to suck the defender in, so it just created a little pocket in the middle. But Neto, again, giving credit, presence of mind to take a touch, look up, swept it in. Dion Phillips, no chance. Dortmund's playing Mainz, half-time, they're 3-0 up. Wow, so what would that be? That would cut the lead down at the top to just 3 points then, right? Going into the weekend's fixtures. Again, you have to excuse me because I've been poorly or ill or sick for a couple of weeks, so I'm not quite sure. And actually, we haven't really done much on this channel in quite a while. I got inspired by watching FC Bayern sort of put in a professional job against Leipzig in the cup in the DFB Pokal in the week, and it got me thinking, well, we should probably do something with this channel. So there will be a return of the Mac. There will be a return of content very soon. Actual German football, you know, none of this whole city business. Question from Let's Creator: do you think Hull City will get promoted? Yes. Via the playoffs.
deciding whether he was going to be on the right-hand side or playing that 10 position, weren't we? And
I don't remember off the top of my head the predictions that I made for the teams going up from the Championship. Middlesbrough definitely. I'd have said Leicester.
he finds himself exactly where he wants to be.
You should never really bet against Sheffield United. Ipswich seem to be making a mess of it. That's a handball. Surely, if I'm Estevao, surely that's handball. Liam Miller's got it. Yes, so the answer to that is that was a long-winded answer, wasn't it? Yeah, I think Hull will go up via the playoffs, like they did in 2009 against Bristol City, where local hero Dean Windass, whose lad is playing, isn't he? Windass, he was playing for Sheffield Wednesday. I'm not sure he's gone now. Young Windass, I've forgotten his name. Anyway, yeah, I can see Hull City going up via the playoffs. Well done. Well done, John Egan. Read that play well. Oh, Chelsea on the ball. Here's Garnacho on the left, cutting inside. Oh, it's unfortunate the ball sort of cannons up off Hirawara, the Japanese winger, and it goes out. Goes out for a corner. Oh, that's a bit cruel. You are thinking about going to a Premier League match. That's interesting. Which one? Which one are you thinking? I suppose it depends, A, where you live, B, your budget, and C, what your desire for travelling is. And unless you live somewhere, if you live in the northwest, or you live in London, or in the northeast, further north than what we are here in Hull, then you'll be sorted. Oh, go on, you. Oh, that's a foul. It's been bundled over there. That's a yellow card, surely. Yes. Well done, referee. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, Paolo Neto takes a savvy yellow card there, because you was clear then. That's fucking... Oh, that's ugly, that.
A bit more into the back, shoulder on shoulder.
Yeah, not having that one. Anyway, you live in Iceland. Wow. It's fabulous. You actually live in Iceland. Well, thank you for joining us. I've not been to Iceland. I've only ever flown over it when I've gone to America. Hundreds of times when I've gone to America in my former career as someone working in video games. Used to go to America a lot. Of course, you got to go over. Well, America and Canada. You got to go over Iceland, right? Some Liverpool game, you support Liverpool. Yeah, tell me what you think about the season that Liverpool have had so far this time round. In fact, just hold that thought. Half-time whistle's gone, certainly as on my stream. It might have already gone 5 minutes ago where you are. but on my stream, it's half-time and it's Hull City 0, Chelsea 1. To be fair, it should be 3-0 to Chelsea. One very lazy piece of finishing from Garnacho. Actually, let's give John Egan, the ex-Burnley defender, some credit for getting back and putting a block in. But then Liam Delap, oh my, watch the replay back, people. Liam Delap, he sort of dinks. Well, the keeper Dion Phillips makes an absolute balls up of the clearance. It rebounds off Liam Delap. It hits the crossbar, it crosses the line, but not the whole of the ball. And then for some inexplicable reason, Liam Delap's looking around for some backup. Of course, there's no VAR. He should know that. He should know that. He should have been briefed on that. Just put the ball in over the line and you go 1-0 up. He didn't do that. Anyway, he was involved in the eventual goal. Yeah, half time then. Hull City. Oh, we're gonna just put Mika Richards on mute. Right. Liverpool all right. Says, let's create just unlucky that game versus City. We're not just lucky not to be Wolves or Leicester. Yeah, interested in that. Yeah, I mean, it's not quite worked as planned, has it, for Slot in his second season? My girlfriend's a diehard Liverpool fan and she's pretty grumpy. I mean, everyone thought that, right, well, you've won the Premier League with Klopp's team. Go out and make some signings, and fucking hell, he's made some signings, right? He's brought in arguably one of the best player in Germany, in Florian Wirtz. He's also brought in his former teammate from Leverkusen in Frimpong. And it's starting to click now, though, right? It's starting to click. We happen to be a bit of a closet Arsenal fan. I'm not sure what gives it away. He probably not been able to figure that one out, but yeah, that 0-0 with Liverpool recently seemed to be a bit of a... Seemed to be two teams that were very nervous. They seem to cancel each other out. In fact, Arsenal are looking very nervous at the minute. And I don't want to use the C word, but it's looking like they might choke it again. Actually, interesting that you're a Liverpool fan and we're a German football channel. We're going to Anfield soon for there's a charity match coming up, Liverpool Legends. Liverpool playing Borussia Dortmund. They've not announced any of the Dortmund players yet. Liverpool, Stevie Gerrard's playing. I believe Dirk Kuyt, Sander Westerveld, Pepe Reina, Jerzy Dudek. The 3 goalkeepers have already been announced at Liverpool. So that should be exciting. Dirk Kuyt, he loves his city. Dirk Kuyt, he loves his city. Yeah, when's that? That's March 28th, something like that. Must be a international weekend, I'm assuming. So that should be fun. We'll cover that for the channel for sure. Again, it'll have no implication or no impact, I should say, on the Premier League or the Bundesliga, but it'd be fun, right, to see some of the legends. It'd be great if Marco Reus was in that Dortmund team. I can't see it, to be honest. Hey, they might bring Klopp out as the manager. That'd be fun. Not that he's got anything better to do, unless he takes the job at Real Madrid. So there's a replay on the BBC. Garnacho comes in, left-footed shot. It's picked out the bottom corner. It's saved by Phillips. And the rebounded shot was that Delap? I hope it wasn't, because the guy was having a mirror in front of goal. Anyway, John Egan's got his body in the way and he's blocked it. That was the replay of some of the action early on in the game in the first half. I think in March or April. Is that's when you're going to come over, is it? Let's Creator, is it? March, April? Going to watch a Liverpool game? We can get the fixes up if you want. In fact, out of interest, let's see. Let's see about this Liverpool Legends game. I'm just curious now. Liverpool Legends game, 26 March 28th. There you go. Well, where's the players then? Where's the announced players? There we go. Dirk Kuyt, Martin Skirtle, Vladimir Smeitzer, Natasha Dowie. I assume she's related to Ian. Louis Schilgard. I don't know those. They're from they're former Reds Frau team. They'll be joined by confirmed players Stevie Gerrard, Sammy Hippier, Pepe Reina. Oh, it is Klopp. Hang on. Klopp's on the bench with Kenny Dalglish, Ian Rush and John Aldridge. So that implies that Klopp's involved with Liverpool and not Dortmund on that night, which is interesting. Okay. Oh, he's also going to spend time on the touchline with Dortmund, given his history there, because, of course, he came in to Liverpool from Dortmund. Right. I might also take a playoff game in the World Cup qualifiers. Yeah, I don't know. How are Iceland doing in that then? Iceland World Cup qualifiers. Qualifiers 26. And it's defaulted to Ireland. We want to look at Iceland, don't we? Iceland's European qualifiers for the World Cup. Oh, they're not in it. Okay. Well, you probably knew that. And yeah, sorry. I didn't know. Again, I've been poorly for a couple of weeks. I've taken my eye off the ball. Germany have made it, right? Deutschland have already made it. So which of the playoffs then are you going to look at? Oh, I didn't know you could retract comments in the chat. That's interesting. I just looked up and saw it. Message retracted. Iceland were eliminated. Yeah, sorry, brother. Didn't mean to upset you there. Let me have a little look and see if I can get this on Twitch, because it should be there. But for some reason it's not, is it? We're not live on Twitch for some bizarre reason. Or maybe we are and I just can't see it, but I could take the Liverpool Man United derby in May. Wow, okay. Let's have a look at that then. So Liverpool fixtures 26. Apologies if I sound horrible. Just again struggling to get over a virus. Wow, I mean, on the surface of it, it feels like you'd struggle to get tickets for that, right? Liverpool Man United derby in May. Or if you could get hold of them, they're not going to be cheap. Again, if you've got the money, that's your money. You do what you want with it, my friend. You do what you want. I'd have thought you'd have more likely been able to score tickets for any one of Fulham, Palace, or even Brentford. Mind you, if that's the last game of the season and Liverpool at home, you might struggle for tickets for the Brentford game. I'd have thought you'd have struggled with Spurs, yeah. I just know from experience, as someone that has done some ground hopping in the past, mostly overseas in Germany and Austria and Italy, it's the less desirable fixtures that you get access to the tickets for, even if you buy it for a reseller, you know. And actually, I remember last season looking to take my girlfriend to Anfield, and yeah, I remember it was games like Brighton and Fulham and Palace that we could have got to. Even then, it wasn't fucking cheap, but I could have probably got that on the screen, couldn't I? I can't remember how you do it. Is that the one? Oh, there you are. See, I think I've done it. Oh no, I've messed up now. Is that showing? It's a bit big, isn't it? God. What's that? Is that right? What's going on there then? There you are. I put the fixtures on the screen for you to have a look at. Oh, brilliant. It is showing. Thank you. Yeah, I'll be honest. I tend to stream a lot of video games these days on a different channel. Don't worry about that anyway. And I don't really show my face on camera, so that like having to get the lights and all this set up and getting everything on the screen is, yeah. I remember what sort of nightmares I used to run into. So yeah, there you go. I don't like that window shot actually. I think it's a bit horrible. I thought there was a nicer version of that. Not that we need to worry about it because the football's on, isn't it? We came here for the football, didn't we? So. You're welcome to check it out then, right? Again, whether you're watching this channel or any of my channels, right, never feel obliged to like, subscribe. But if you want to check out gaming, Have a look at I Am Turkey Salad Boy. In fact, I'll write it into the chat. There we go. Feel free to check that channel out for gaming content. I will likely be streaming later on. Anyways, the football back on the go yet? No, still half time. Let's get rid of that. That's very kind of you. Thank you so much. Very kind. I'll have a drink for that. There you go. A bit of is it? Yeah, it's quite nice, this. Very kind. Yeah, it means a lot. Right, I was going to try and fix something there. Web browsing. Oh. Can't show you that. We'll get copyright struck. There's your Premier League. I mean, obviously, you knew that anyway, right? But there you go. I'm just trying to sort this. I can't get the Twitch stream on the go for some reason. Yeah, I've got a feeling it's because I use some software called Restream, which is free for 2 accounts, and then anytime you start stacking after that, you got to pay, and that's probably what's happened. No, it doesn't matter, does it really? Who cares? You don't really care about the back office, do you? And to be honest, I don't think I'm all that bothered. I like things to look good, though. Where would you fly into then? I'm just trying to figure this out, actually, on your behalf. I'm intrigued, actually. So you'd fly, Reykjavik. You'd likely go into Manchester, I imagine, rather than into Liverpool. I know Liverpool's got an airport. It's the Beatles airport, right? John Lennon airport. You'd likely go into Manchester, and then it's a pretty straightforward train journey. Unless you're hiring a car, I don't know. Imagine you'd be on train now. You get a train from Manchester airport. Oh, you'd have to connect. You have to go to one of the 3 Manchester stations, then get a train up to Liverpool. It's easily done. The trick, if you've not done it before, and again, I'm not an expert, but I'll tell you, getting to Anfield is quite awkward. You can walk it. Might take you 45 minutes to an hour. Yeah, there you go. So you've done it before, right? I'm not here, right? And then some days I actually wish I wasn't. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not here. You've clearly done it before. You know what you're doing. Right, let's just close that down. Right, the players are out for the second half, so we can continue with our coverage. Everything seems to be okay. The mic's still working. We've still got camera. I fucking need a haircut, though. I'm looking like a disaster. I've been to other Liverpool matches. They're always good. Well, there you go. Wrexham 1 up against Ipswich. You said that before, didn't you? Lock Create. You said that before. And here we go, then. Second half. Let's have a little bit of volume. Robert Sanchez punts it long for Chelsea. Obviously, they've swapped over.
8 meetings. No Hull win in the last 16 and only 1 in the last 35.
But if you cut that stat, it's not something we want to be hearing now, is it, really? Hull City haven't beaten Chelsea for 35 games. It's not going to change tonight, is it? No. Anyway, Robert Sanchez, quite a distance out of his goal here. This Hull City try and go on the front foot press. Wonder how long that's going to last before they get tired. There we go. Right. Neto sort of jinxes his way between some tackles that come flying in. And it's one simple pass from Chelsea from left back, goes to centre midfield. And there could have been a counter-attack on there, but they've slowed the play down. No, they haven't. They decided to go up a gear. Oh, Vivana to James. Oof. Who was that? Was that a nearly known goal there from John Egan? I've been thinking about taking Middlesbrough versus Coventry and Forest Liverpool. That's interesting. Flying the 14th at the Championship game, watch more, and then Liverpool return the 24th. That sounds like a brilliant. That's a brilliant adventure to have. Yeah, that's the sort of trips that I do when I go over to Germany. I always go, right, we'll fly Thursday, either Thursday night or Friday morning. Friday morning especially. We'll get somewhere decent. We'll watch a game on the Friday. We'll get up early on the Saturday. We'll travel to that game. We'll do one on the Sunday and fly back on the Monday, yeah. Or even push it and push it and push it. Maybe be gone for a week or so, I don't know. But yeah, good plan. I like that. Middlesbrough could have quite a lead at the top by that point in the Championship. Of course, Coventry, yeah. So there you go. There's your top two that's more than likely going to go up automatic. Middlesbrough and Coventry. Just depends on which order it finishes in. And then what? Third place. Third place then goes to playoffs. Although I did read the other day they're going to expand it, right? There's talk of having 6 teams involved in the playoffs. I wonder if that ends up being like in rugby. Again, I don't want to stray too far away from football because fucking hell, we're already talking about Hull Chelsea, aren't we? Let alone Dortmund versus Mainz. But yeah, obviously in rugby they do it in quite an innovative way, right? It's like 6th versus 5th, 5th versus 4th. Is it like a gauntlet style system? Whether or not it gets approved, I don't know, because a lot of the owners in the Championship are pretty stubborn. But again, it's all about the dineros, isn't it? It's all about the Deutschmarks, all about the euros. Meanwhile, Chelsea with Estevez on the attack. That is great play from Reggie. Well done, Regan Slater, but Chelsea's still got the ball back. Is that Reece James making a nuisance of himself? The referee's going to fucking blow for the foul. Ah, Liam Miller. Come on, Sunshine. You've got it up here. Oh, lazy tackle. Did not need to give that free kick away there. Reece James was going nowhere. I didn't have to take Caicedo down, was it? Oh, not James. Sorry. And now Chelsea got a free kick in quite a threatening position here. Right hand side of the pitch from where we're looking at it. Who's going to swing this ball in then? Oh, there's a bit of a conversation. It's gone back and forth. It's Caicedo to Neto. Has he overrun that? No, he's managed to whip his right foot around it. The ball's in the box. What a save that is from Dion Phillips. Barely getting a game. I'll be back in a bit. I'm going to book the tickets. Good for you. Good for you, Love Creator. You get it done. Get it done. Meanwhile, there's a 1-2 there with Neto. Whips that ball in. Just before it goes over the byline. Is it Santos? I don't know these Chelsea players, do I? Anyway, it was the header was goal bound, but Dion Phillips has just been able to push it over the crossbar. And he gets a high five. High and low from the young Irishman, Cathal McCarthy. Chelsea corner, swung in again. And fucking hell, it's a goal. Oh, it's another Chelsea goal, isn't it? Oh dear. So after the heroics with the save,
Phillips had just made
Dion Phillips, his defence have let him down there.
to make the corner happen, but he was unable to get anywhere near that.
It's a goal for Chelsea.
And Chelsea have breathing space in Hull.
Nothing more than Chelsea deserve because of the first 5 minutes of this.
Oh, it's nutmeg the keeper, isn't it? Amir and Delap have a bit of an argy-bargy.
At the near post,
And the ball literally, well, in cricketing terms,
First thought is that
he's yorked himself. Dion Phillips has let the ball, megsed him. It's gone right under his legs. It looks a bit like James Milner.
Neto's goal.
That's a mess, mate. There's a reason you're not playing in goal. There's a reason that Igor Panda plays most games. Anyway then, it's Hull 0, Chelsea 2. It's edging closer towards the prediction. I believe Big Jim
they've started really well.
up the Chelsea did have a prediction. Was it 2-1?
Too quick for Hull and then
Yeah. I went 3-1.
really, really difficult to defend at the near post.
Garnacho.
Yeah.
Neto.
Wouldn't be surprised if we get to the hour mark and Chelsea literally
Commentary.
pull off
Chelsea Leeds game on Tuesday night. It's going there. Command there.
5.
The only danger really.
Yeah, if they make 5 changes, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, very similar position to what they're in. They cannot afford to give that lead away like they did in midweek this season.
Amir sends it wide to Miller. Miller's got Gilo, Ryan Giles on the overlap. It's asking a lot of him. He's still got the ball in the middle. Not dealt with all that convincing by Chelsea, but he's gone out for a Hull City corner. So there is an opportunity for a very quick piece of self-correction.
Brilliant midfield play. Tracking all the way in there to stop that because you're absolutely right. Kumas has got a perfect clear attempted goal if Caicedo doesn't block that out.
Still no idea why this isn't appearing on Twitch.
City corner. McCarthy's on the move. He's jostling with Andre Santos.
Anyway, Yu sends the ball in. It's come all the way right out to Regan Slater. He's going to... Well, he thought about crossing it in, but of course he doesn't like to. He likes to keep it simple. But Louis Coyle, captain's put it in. McCarthy... Is that McCarthy or is that Paddy McNear? Paddy McNear. Yu's had a go. Put the ball in. It's just bouncing around. Oh, and just when you think Hull are going to manage to sneak a shot on goal, there's a breakdown of comms between Captain Louis Coyle and Dion Phillips in goal, and Chelsea have got the ball. Garnacho's trying to pick out Neto, who's making a run towards the middle. Just fucking get rid of it, boys! Just get rid! Just clear the ball. Percentages, isn't it? Just get the ball up front.
There was no one there.
Right, Miller, oh, that's offside straight away. Yep. Louis Kumas, offside. Chelsea just stepped up there. Pretty smart play.
3 FA Cup goals in 2 rounds for Pedro Neto this season.
Oh, that's horrible. I mean, Liam Delap might claim it.
Clip off Phillips, the goalkeeper.
It comes off the right inner sort of calf of Phillips, but I think it's going in anyway, isn't it?
Oh, I'd be wanting if I was a forward whipping in.
Not a clean.
You wouldn't be taking a corner.
Not a clean finish, but who cares?
Point, actually, yeah.
Arsenio was giving all the credit for that corner straight into set-piece coach Bernardo Cueva. Not sure that was in the manual, was it?
Just frustrating, really.
Bit of spin on it, bit of pace, and
Because even at 1-0,
flick it on.
technically Hull are still in the game. They always say that they 2-0 is a very dangerous scoreline, but not when it's a Premier League that have got the 2 and they're on top,
Yeah, for sure.
which they are.
We used to do that 30 years ago, you know. Whip the ball into the near post.
Suggesting the old ways
Yeah, that's disappointing.
again.
Suggesting some things don't change. Just got people paid to do it now. It used to be the manager's job.
Episode 3 of all our yesterdays is to follow. Here's
Oh, Garnacho just skins Yu Hirawara, puts his shot in, and Phillips manages to keeps his body low, puts both hands on the ball. He's kept that one out, thank God.
Couldn't find the final pass. This time he comes out to the left and thinks, why not have a pop at goal? Just couldn't get the bend on it. Straight at the keeper.
Yeah, it's a bit easy at the minute for Chelsea. At the hour mark then, some changes would be good. Ideally, you'd have Ollie McBurney up front. But there must be a reason why he's not playing. Welcome back. Let's create. You missed the goal, by the way. You might be watching it yourself. I don't know, but anyway, yeah. In the time that you were away buying tickets, you missed a goal straight from a corner. Not quite a Chris Waddle back in the day. That's good work. That from McCarthy, getting a bit of a scrap there with Neto. He's on the deck. We've won the free kick. Well played, Sunshine. Very tall player. Cathell's only 17. Watched him pre-season against HCAFC from Spain, where the manager, I forgot his name now, but he was just shouting "bastard, bastard, bastard" for 90 minutes in that game. Yeah, young Irish lad. He's growing into it. Really, he should be in midfield, to be fair. Who scored? Technically, it was it Neto again? It was direct from a corner anyway.
Aston Villa against Newcastle United. On player from 5:30. FA Cup highlights, all the goals, all the action tomorrow. 10:55 on BBC One. It's going to break off because there might be an opportunity here. There's going to be a corner.
You wish you could donate to Hull City.
Matt Weston has just got Jubilee's first gold of the Winter Olympics in the skeleton.
Hang on a second, right? Let's just because Right, we've got a corner to Hull City while I try and figure that out. Anyway, it was Hatto. Hat on, hat off. Christ, my head doesn't need cutting, doesn't it? Anyway, Hatto scored direct from the corner. If you watch the replay, it's a horrible mistake from the goalkeeper. Anyway, bit more ping pong. There's two Hull City lads, both went for the ball, both missed it. Well, that's a good knock on from Kumas. Ryan Giles with his left foot, but he's on the right hand side. He's out of position, really. I mean, he was down there because he was taking the corner because he's the best player we've got on set pieces. He was on loan at Middlesbrough last year as well. I met him actually. He was a lovely guy. In fact, I'm going to put that photo up on our X account. There you are. Never feel inclined to do so. Never feel pressured to do so. Never feel obliged to do so. But if you want to follow us on different channels, I'm going to put a photo up on X and here on YouTube. A photo of myself and Ryan Giles, who's our left back. Oh, Liam Delap's snaked his way into the box. This is going to be a third goal for Chelsea. Yeah. Good night at the end of that one. Fuck's sake, man. Oh, just too easy, isn't it? Premiership class starting to be put on show now. Oh dear. Our prediction is just missing the Hull City goal now. Oh dear.
Was really impressive. Yeah, you're absolutely right. He may have missed an absolute sitter in that first half, but
so that's come from left back right into Liam Delap, who's turned John Egan. What's he done then? Right, so John Egan, the Premiership experience with Burnley, he's been turned inside out. Cathal McCarthy's got nowhere near him. Donnell Phillips has tried to sort of make himself look big, but he's on the deck. And then in between two advancing Hull City players, Estevez has just slotted home for 2-0. 3-0, sorry. And there come the changes. Who's this coming on? So Enzo Fernandez has come on for Reece James and Josh Ashimpong. What a great name. Akimpong has come on for Moises Caicedo. We're just waiting for some Hull City substitutes, really. 77% possession for Chelsea. Oh, sorry, I got that wrong. 76. 76% possession. 11 shots. 2 on target. Well, so that's not right, is it? Sorry. What's it? 11 shots, 7 on target, 2 big chances, and yet they've scored 3. I suppose, yeah, the 2 chances that they fluffed up. Wow. I don't like saying I told you so, but yeah, I did think Chelsea were going to get 3, and they have. So it's damage limitation now, isn't it, for 30 minutes? Can we keep the score to 3? I'll catch up with your chat comments then, because I'm enjoying this. Let's create it. I assume when you said you wish you could donate, you meant to the channel. I haven't unlocked that, and I think I probably need to set up buy me a coffee. Probably need to set one of those pages up. Anyway, Chelsea, long ball over the top. Phillips has got the presence of mind as the keeper for Hull to come running out, and he's just managed to clear it out for a Chelsea throw-in. It's just over the top now. This is too easy, really. Honestly, the Championship's been really fun. It is, honestly. It wasn't last year. Last year was horrible. Yeah, I didn't enjoy going to watch Hull City. I went to quite a few away games last year. They were more fun. Away days are always great, right? It's a good channel as well, Ellis Platten. Although, I'm not sure what the content's like, actually. Like, since he got acquired by Classic Football Shirts, I don't know. I mean, success goes to people's heads, right? I don't know. I used to like it when it was like him and Ben, the two of them on that away days channel. It was good. Anyway, I watched the one the other day with West Ham, which it's a fucking circus, isn't it? They are. Pick that as your team to go and watch. You're probably going to get tickets at the Olympic Stadium to watch West Ham. I watched that one. Yeah, that was quite funny, but I think he's trying a bit hard. Anyway, have I been following the Winter Olympics? Only seeing reels and shorts of that Dutch lady with the skating, because she seems to be getting a lot of attention. I can't think why. Obviously, it's down to her natural athletic ability. Nothing to do with the fact that she's ginger and is quite svelte in a cat suit. No, I haven't been watching it, to be honest, no. Hang on, we've got some Hull substitutions being made here.
Hasn't got a goal since missing a chunk over the sort of Christmas New Year period with a calf injury.
What's happening? Now, Liam Miller's gone off. Joe Gelhardt, he's on loan, seems to like it at Hull. He's on loan from Leeds. They're talking about making that switch permanent, and that is an absolutely pathetic fucking offside there. John Lundstrom, Scouser, former Everton, Rangers, Sheffield United midfielder. He's just passed the ball out from a set piece, and Louis Kumas has got himself caught offside. Fucking hell, come on, lads. Anyway, yeah, John Lundstrom's come on for Amar Adzametovic, or whatever I was calling him. Just call him Amir, number 20, it's a lot easier. Rennes have defeated PSG. Wow. The Rats of Rennes, as Omega Luke would say. The Rats of Rennes. Wow. Oh my God, yeah. So we're 2-0 down. Moussa Dembele gets a goal back for 2-1, and then Mbolu scores on the 81st minute, and Rennes beat PSG 3-1. Meanwhile, Liam Delap's got the ball in the Hull City box, and 3 Hull City players, Gliddy and Paddy McNair, do their very best to gift Chelsea a corner. This is a fucking gong show. Oh dear me.
A year in the USA playing for San Diego in MLS. But he's feeling this temperature.
Yeah. I then even got a manager, Rennes. Rennes 3, PSG 1, managerless hosts stun the Liga 1 leaders. Wow. There you go. Fucking hell, that happened again. Oh, Donnell Phillips.
Whipped in with a bit of pace and the accuracy in an almost identical spot.
There's a reason he's not getting in the starting 11. So what's this then? This is it Neto? Neto or Hatu corner, comes in. Everyone's fighting, jostling for a bit of space. The ball comes to Phillips. He goes to punch it with his fist and somehow it just bounces down in front of him and he gets extremely lucky to be able to catch it on the second bounce. And then Mamadou Sarr, he used to play for, was it Man United and Fulham? I don't know. I'll stick to Fussball. Oof. He gets a yellow card for remonstrating with the referee. And Chelsea just quite content now to knock it around. Nice diamond shapes. Hull City with Reggie Slater working hard in midfield. Simple passes though, no creativity from him. No, we're missing Matt Crooks, Superman, again. He came in from MLS. A bit like Paddy McNear. That was last season though. Superman. He just get injured quite a bit. It's a good double pivot for Hull in midfield, that. John Lundstrom and Matt Crooks with Reggie as well. It's not a lot of creativity where they need it. Honestly, Hull need a new signing. I'd like to see someone like Michael Cooper, the former Leeds defender. Who's Michael Cooper?
Offside. Free kick for Hull.
Oh, the goalkeeper.
He needed to play that pass a bit earlier.
Former Plymouth and Sheffield United goalkeeper. Wow, you know your football. This is impressive. Let's Creator. I'm impressed. Again, my throwaway line is that I only go to Hull City because it gets me out of the house. And ironically, on the night that I don't go... Actually, I didn't make it last Saturday because I was sick. And there was 5 goals in that game. Yeah, Hull City were narrowly beaten 3-2 to Bristol City.
Some of the keenness has gone out of the Hull players' legs now.
Yeah, well, it won. They still felt a little bit of belief, but it was that second goal that you felt that was it.
Yeah, only go because it gets me out of the house. I used to take my children there, they enjoyed it. Anyway, Chelsea struggled to clear this one. Yu gives it away, that's a shame. He's looking tired now. In fact, all the Hull City players are looking tired.
Santos plays it out.
Well, if Hull want a consolation goal, and they want me to get my prediction right, bring on Ollie McBurney. Is he on the bench? He should be. Let's have a look. Is he on the bench for Hull?
Garnacho to Hato.
Give Chelsea
No.
for the way their attitude is very, very
Not even in the squad. What's going wrong there then? What am I missing here?
We've seen it so many times before when if your attitude isn't right,
He's hardly going to be cup tied, is he?
as critical as we were of them in the first half and not being clinical.
No, he's just not made the squad. Interesting.
They've been the much better team and passing it around with great confidence and belief. And
I know Sammy Ajayi, former West Brom defender, is out injured. Matt Crooks, Lucas Matazzo, he used to play for Monaco. David Jarby, Mo Balumi, he's a skillful player, he's out injured. But yeah, so there's no way that all are going to get a goal here. I don't even know why I said 3-1. Oh, it's exhibition style football now. It's like watching the Cosmos, New York Cosmos. Estevez with the ball in field. He's advancing all the time. He's made a little run. Pedro Neto's looking up. Wants the shot. Liam Miller's turned him inside out. Neto's got the ball back. And I could have seen that coming. I fucking saw it coming. That's like a Football Manager goal, that. You know, when he just... You just know it's coming by watching the animations. Ah. And actually, I haven't got a graphic for 4-0. Just a second. I need to make one. So I only went up to 3-3. Yeah. I will momentarily be back.
Someone to hold it up like Delap did there. And then he's going to follow the ball and chase it in the hope that it puts into his path. And that's what Delap does. He doesn't have to alter his stride.
That is great. Frontmanship. Great centre forward play, that.
It's a really impressive goal, that is. Hat-trick goal for him.
Yeah.
He's caressed the ball into the net that time.
Beautiful goal.
I can't believe that in the build-up to it, in my own commentary, saw that goal coming. Meanwhile, oh, is that a penalty for Hull? No, you're not going to get a penalty there. Ryan Giles put a delicious ball into the box. Was it John Lundstrom that went to put his head on it?
Hull City 0, Chelsea 4. 3 of them scored by Pedro Neto, and a wonderful hat-trick with 2 strikes from one away out, and then another one direct from the corner.
It's a Pedro Neto hat-trick.
He's had some night. And Liam Delap should have scored himself, we know that, but let's put that to bed because he has created 3. Oh, he'll be credited anyway with
Well, that's... Yeah, that was...
We were critical of him for not taking that chance and not having that hunger, I guess, to put the ball...
That's Premiership class there.
But in his defence, he has played really, really well, particularly the second half, I think, where...
It's intelligent from everyone in that move. Esteval finding the man, finding Neto. Delap making a run into the box, pulling a defender towards him and just laying it off, and then Neto again. Too much time. Take a touch and then streak the ball in for a hat-trick. Go on, Joe. Joe Gelhardt trying to weave his way into the box, trying to get across the way he can't, and it cannons off the Chelsea left back, and they're in possession again with Neto. And John Lundstrom has only been on the pitch for what, 8 minutes, and he's already got a yellow. Sorry, let's create. Right, I'm thinking about training coaching here in Iceland. I think you should do it. Follow your heart. Listen to your instincts. Go and do it, my friend. Again, the reason I'm a content creator, the reason I'm streaming, the reason we're doing this watch along is that a year ago I had that same feeling that I want to try it. Yeah, I might be mid-40, I might be grey, you know. I'm going to have to sacrifice some income for a while we try and build up a community. I'm going to enjoy it though. I'm going to follow my instincts, and that's exactly what I did. So you should do the same. I don't know how old you are. My piece of advice from someone that's old is that, yeah, don't ignore your instincts. Follow your instincts. Do what makes you happy, even if it means you're not earning mega money and you're not living an Instagram lifestyle. Fucking do what you want to do and enjoy it, because before you know it, you'll be old. Like me. watching your team get passed around. Oh no, go and clear it. Right, okay.
Coming on either, because Chelsea are getting so much space. They're earning it. They're really passing it around, and their movement, Hull just can't live with them. Can't get close to them now.
Sanchez. To Garnacho. Sarr. Just a word about Mamadou Sarr. This is the first time many Chelsea fans will have seen him. His only other appearances at the Club World Cup.
Yeah, he's done well. Not being put under massive pressure, but everything he's been asked to do, he's done it really well.
Reece James now in the midfield, stretching his legs, but he's given the ball away. Couldn't quite connect with Esteval. And Louis Coyle, Hull City captain, trying to 1-2 with Joe Gelhardt. It goes wrong. And Endo Fernandez, cracking signing, by the way, on Football Manager. I don't know why I keep banging on about Football Manager. Probably because I want to play it. I haven't upgraded to 26. Hang on just a second. Garnacho's in the box. Pulls the ball back on his left foot to Estevao. The ball gets cleared though from Hull City. Gets hacked upfield. And the former Leeds United man Joe Gelhardt's trying to run after that one, but he can't get onto it. And the ball goes out for a Chelsea throw. It looks like there's going to be some substitutes coming on as well for Chelsea. Some lad with blonde curtains. Is it the 90s? The 90s are calling. Estevao then. Made a contribution in this game. He's going off. He's got his gloves on, hasn't he? Oh yeah, it looks like it's an English guy coming on for Chelsea. Fofana's going off, as is Estevao. Who's come on then? Who's this lad? Derry. Jesse Derry, an 18-year-old winger signed from Palace. Interesting. Got to look at transfer market, but of course we can't because of the VPN. Always keeping you safe, always keeping you blocked out your favourite websites as well. We'll come back to that. Meanwhile, there's some subs there that have been made by Hull City. Captain Louis Coyle's gone off. Cody Drama, another former Leeds United player, he's come on. He's going to be playing at right back. That's his first appearance since November. And then Yu Hirakawa, the Japanese one days, he's gone off, and on comes Kyle Joseph. See the guy that we got in from Stockport? Or was it Villa? I can't remember. Or maybe it was Stockport via Villa, or the other way around. Right, let's create a... I could coach Hamar while I train last League of Iceland, so I can gain some experience and I can grow and go. I like that phrase. Sorry, Chelsea nearly got another goal there. So I looked. I got two monitors. Not showboating, by the way. Just makes life easier. Still can't fucking keep up with everything. It's like I need a third monitor. Sarr managed to cut the ball back from the byline. Liam Delap was there, eyes wide open, looking to finish. And someone like John Egan had made a block. And Sergej Jokanovic, Yugoslavian former car salesman, not really, just looks that way. He's pulled off miracles so far this season for Hull. Comes off his bench, looks like he's going to be making some more substitutions. Chelsea corner, Dion Phillips, the keeper, not fucking convincing at all. He does win a free kick because he's shoved out the way by Tosin. Hamar is close. My friend actually plays for them. Hamar, I don't know anything about Hamar. Let's have a look then. Slammed. Looks like they've got a basketball team. Hey Ma, you're an all-star. That's Smash Mouth. Hang on, we've got a break on for Hull. Go on, son. Cathell. Oh, it's not Cathell, is it? Was it? It was. Oh, that was Louis Kumas. Oh, it was a punt upfield, and Louis Kumas was on his own. And that's going to be... Oh, Joe Gelhardt was appealing for a corner, but it's gone out for a goal kick. So that was John Egan with a pitching wedge, which bounced onto the green, and Louis Kumas just couldn't control it. Sanchez came out. He was doing a pogo. Meanwhile, Sarr managed to get it cleared, and the young Irishman's gone off now. Cathal McCarthy. On comes Kieran Dowell, Scottish player that he came in recently from Rangers up in Scotland. Straight away, he's got a defender. Well, no, we did get the cut after all that. Okay. So Gilo puts the ball in. Dowell's first touch. Gilo back to Reggie. He's put the ball in the mixer, but it's tame. Chelsea clear it. It comes back to Hull though, because we're now on the offensive. Although we made a mess of that, and it's gone back with Chelsea. It's the Chelsea throw-in. Well, I've enjoyed it. Thank you so much, Let's Creator. Thanks for being part of it. I've enjoyed learning about football in Iceland and your desire to go and watch Liverpool taking some Premier League and Championship games. Yeah, I've enjoyed that. Thank you for subscribing as well. Whether it was here or on that other channel, I'm not sure. Thank you so much, though. Right, 10 minutes on the official clock. Hull City are 4-0 down. Battling away, though. Kieran Dow puts the ball wide to Ryan Giles. Where's he going to go? Who wants it? He's come back to Gilo. Oh, he's in the box now. Go on, pull it back. Someone, one of you. Oh, and he went for goal himself. And he's won a corner out of that. Because there seems to be nobody wanting it. Yeah, he got inside. Fernandez went for the shot. Robert Sanchez puts the ball behind for a Hull City corner. We're going to get this consolation goal then. Who knows?
Hull City corner. Swinging away from Sanchez.
Oh.
Egan tries to go over the top.
It's just, yeah, it's just pinball now. In the box. Liam Delap hoofs it clear. Hull City throw in. Oh, just the passes aren't connecting. It's all long ball now, which is fair enough, isn't it? I suppose.
Don't spoil it. Come on. Lundstrom.
If you don't get man of the match when you score a hat-trick, then you might as well pack in.
Some of us could only dream. Nicely played. And another corner one. Goes off Sarr. It was Carl Joseph who won the corner eventually.
Carl Joseph, but he's tracked by Mamadou Sarr. Ball's out for another Hull City corner. Putting some pressure on here. Gilo's going to swing one in. South stand looks full. In fact, every single stand is full tonight. It's a sellout, apparently. Rory and Amber, the mascots, just patrolling the touchline, trying to keep the kids entertained. Gilo, that's a terrible free kick. Sorry, set piece. But the young lad, Jesse Derry, flicked it behind. Would have gone for 4. What's going to happen this time then? That's marginally better from Gilo. Oh, and he's made a hash of controlling the ball and it's gone out again. But Chelsea throw. 84 minutes on the clock.
He's given them a little bit of an out, particularly in the first half. A lot of their play was down that left-hand side and coming from him.
Player who had a bit of a taste in the Premier League with Luton a couple of years ago.
Chelsea throw then. Deep inside their left channel. Garnacho miscontrols it, but somehow manages to fucking win a throw-in. Yeah, it's a keep ball exercise now for Chelsea. Although that's not a very convincing clearance from Robert Sanchez. John Egan's, well, he's well and truly out of his comfort zone there. Chelsea with Pedro Neto, but he's slowed the possession right down. I mean, again, Chelsea, they've got no desire to score again. They'll get the clean sheet bonus. I'm kicking myself now. Why did I bother predicting 3-1? Curly Drama steps back to clean up. It's got Paddy McNear and Dion Phillips. Wouldn't want to be your agent, Sunshine. You're not covering yourself in glory tonight on this performance in goal. You won't be playing, I don't think, in the Championship anymore.
He has played 7 times before for the first team.
And it's Hatto trying to find Neto. I know you're not in a rush, mate. We all want to get home, but, you know. Kieran McDowell tries to make a nuisance of himself, and it's still a Chelsea throw-in. And that looks like he's had time to sort his hair out. Garnacho takes on and beats Cody Drama. He's on the byline. He wants the cut. It's not, is it? It's Derry, who looks like Garnacho. I've got it all wrong. He's already gone off, hasn't he? Quality coverage on the German football channel.
Very detailed instructions being passed on to the 18-year-old substitute in waiting.
Just on that, by the way, I'm going to check. What was it? Someone said before that Dortmund were winning against Mainz. 4-0 at full time. Dortmund 4, Mainz 0. Seru Girassi back in the goals. He got a brace. Maximia Beer, and then an own goal from Derek Kerr. Oh, Garnacho, he's on the pitch. Oh, Ryan Giles stood off his man there. Jesse Derry's gone in on the keeper, Phillips, who's having a bit of a shout at his defenders because he's not getting backed up there, is he? Anyway, 4-0 win for Dortmund then, which, as predicted, cuts the gap down to FC Bayern to 3 points. FC Bayern, of course, away to Werder Bremen in the Weserstadion tomorrow. 2:30 kickoff. Well, 3:30 if you're on Central European time. Hoffenheim still can't get over the fact they're in third. And they're playing Freiburg, who themselves scraped through to the DFB Pokal half final through that quite dramatic penalty shootout win the other night against Zweite Bundesliga side Hertha Berlin. Muller was the hero, not Thomas. Florian Muller, 2 penalty saves. Quite a good few saves in regular time, actually. Yeah, it was quite a good game that other night. Freiburg scored first in extra time, 104th minute I recall. Then there was an equaliser from Hertha, which took it into penalties, and then 2 athletic saves from Florian Müller won the game for the Bundesliga side. I'm not sure they've made that a draw for the semi-final. Who's the other few teams? Leverkusen, FC Bayern. I should know this, but I don't, do I? Again, I was poorly. Stuttgart, that was it. Stuttgart beat Kiel. Leverkusen beat St. Pauli. That was the week before. Bayern beat Leipzig 2-0. We watched that one, and then we did sort of keep an eye on Hertha Freiburg. That was the night before. So yeah, 89th minute on the clock. Hull City. Well, they've been out of this game for quite a while. Chelsea still pushing. Joe Gelhardt with a wild pass back to Dion Phillips. A good 25-yard back pass, that one. Slightly naive, but he's... Oof. He was attacking Hatto there and he brought him down. He's earned himself a yellow card. Totally unnecessary. I suppose Sergar will be impressed that he's still showing some fight, but the fight's gone out. Absolutely, and the lights are going to be going out soon. Because it's just not happened, has it? Chelsea coasting. Absolutely coasting in this game.
8 days' time at home to Burnley. Don't know the extent of Mark Cucurella's hamstring strain, but Hatto is a very capable alternative. He's shown that tonight.
Done well, hasn't he?
Chelsea just content to put a long ball up front. Who's that? Who's just come on, by the way?
The referee doesn't think it was a foul.
Shamira Mahuka's come on from Delaps. That's a striker, I assume. He's got a big head of hair. A bit like the United Strand. Didn't quite get that 5th win the other day, did they, against West Ham? They didn't lose that game, but they were 1-0 down and only drew 1-1. Wayne Rooney wasn't impressed, was he? Who's your man of the match? It's got to be a resounding win for Neto, right? Pedro Neto, 78% of the vote on FootMob. I know other football live scoring apps are available, like SofaScore and the BBC. We happen to like using FootMob. Ashimpong with a shot there from 25 yards out over the bar. Dion Phillips, he'll be fortunate with that one. It didn't trouble him. Can't make any more mistakes if the ball's over the bar. 3 minutes on the board. 3 minutes. 3 more minutes of pain at the MKM Stadium for Hull City to endure. The fans to endure as well.
Then you're going to get the success that your performance deserves, and Chelsea have done that this evening.
I'm assuming that Alan Shearer's going to give the man of the match award to Neto. By the way, Hull in with a chance here for a consolation goal. Louis Kumas, outside of his foot, and it's hit the post. He's beaten Sanchez. And it's hit the foot of the right post and cannoned out, and for some bizarre reason, or maybe not bizarre, Chelsea have cleared it and gone on a counter-attack. that happened pretty quickly there. Dion Phillips, the keeper, long ball over the top. It's a flick on by Joe Gelhardt. Louis Kumas just stabs at the ball, the outside of his right boot. It beats Sanchez. He wasn't getting to that. Well, he might have just got a finger on it. Oh, in that case, we'll give him some credit. Anyway, nothing happened at the end. And Regan Slater and Joe Gelhardt combining. Slater's gone flying there. There's the ball's with Hull. Is there a consolation goal coming? No, because there's no one to flick it on at the end. Oh, the ball was in the box. Oh, not enough Hull City people hungry enough to get a goal. Not for the lack of trying, though. Gelhardt. I mean, I'm surprised that the referee didn't blow for a foul by Reggie Slater, because he had his 2 feet off the turf there. Joe Gelhardt whips it back. It just needed a touch from somebody. Kieran Dowell. Oh, who's the other guy? Struggling with his name today. Kyle Joseph. Oh, another cross there from Gelhardt, and it's missed everybody.
It was a beauty as well. Deserves someone to get on the end of it.
Giles. Is he going to cross it? He has done. He's beaten everybody. Oh, Sanchez falls on it. And the referee's blown. And that's the end of the game then, people. The end of the game. Chelsea win 4-0. We predicted 3-1. Welcome back, Lots Creator. Yeah, he didn't miss much there, I suppose. Hat-trick for Neto. I assume he's got man of the match. He must have got it on FOTMob, surely. Let's have a look. Have they given it to him? Facts. Chelsea had 76% possession there. 13 shots, 8 on target, 2 big chances. They won every column just about, apart from corners. Hull City got 7 corners. Most of those were taken by Ryan Giles. 4 corners to Chelsea. But the important stat is that 4 goals from Chelsea, innit? And that hat-trick from Pedro Neto. And Liam Rosenevere, what kind of receptions are you going to get? Neto's after the match ball, but have they got rid of it? Is it gone? What? He looks sad. Pedro Neto looks sad. Liam Miller trying to get some handshakes. Yeah, you done fuck all, son, but, you know, make sure you get someone's shirt. Where's the match ball? I'm intrigued myself now. Who's got it? Somebody put it under the shirt. I've managed to track it down, unless some mischievous steward's taking it. Or one of the ball boys, or ball persons, so we can't call them ball boys, can we? Right, you've just requested a job at Orlando City B. That is fucking awesome. How old are you, Let's Creator? What's going on? Where's your passion for football come from? I mean, I don't just mean as a spectator. And thank you again for watching this Let's Stream. I know you said you subscribed. I haven't been able to check if it was this channel or one of my other ones, but thank you for joining us. Where's this passion coming from? I remember you mentioned that one of your best friends was a player for Hamar. Hamar, you were an all-star. And how are they doing in the Icelandic League? Oh, I don't understand what's going on there. Sorry. I'll have to, I can try and bring that up on the screen if you like. YouTube browser, there you go. Oh, that's exactly what I wanted. Yeah. It's that I seem to have disappeared, which is probably not a bad thing. Right, where have we gone? Web browsing. No, the other one was better, wasn't it? YouTube browsing. There you go. Right, it's back. Here we are. Look. So here's Hamar. So I don't understand then. The season's finished? Oh, they've got smashed there, look. I mean, I'm assuming your climate's different. Do you know, educate me about Iceland, and I will, I promise you, go offline, and I might even do it. I don't know about a full video. I'll do a short or some shorts on your team in Iceland, Hamar. I'll do that because you've been with me all night and I appreciate it. I'll do my own research offline. I'm assuming then your season's different. Again, rugby in the UK, at least the proper rugby, you know, Northern Rugby, Super League, that's what, February to October. Cricket's different, isn't it, around the world? Australia right now, they're in the height of their summer. Winter in the UK, heading to spring. You'll have to help me understand then what the seasons are in Iceland. I'll tell you what, while we do that, let's just, I can put that up here, can I? Have we got the skills? Has it worked? No. Hang on a minute. Render capture. There you go. We should all be... I'll give you some facts. Bring them on, my friend. Please, educate me. In the meantime, there's the stats from the game tonight. The big one right at the top. Hull 0, Chelsea 4. Hat-trick from Pedro Neto. There's the stats I was calling out. 76% possession. Well done, Chelsea. Thanks for owning the ball. I'm assuming they managed to find the ball, by the way, because Neto looked pretty upset that they couldn't find their match ball. Will it be showing here in the... You used to get it there, don't you? That's the facts. Commentary. Well, I voted for Neto. It was a bit obvious, wasn't it? He was going to get man of the match. Oh, yeah, there you go. Foot mobs, man of the match. 9.7. That's pretty good, isn't it? Anyway, switch focus to Iceland. You played during the summer. Okay, so what's that then? Is that going to be, what, May to October? Do you know, I'll have a look then in real time. Football season in Iceland. What's this? You should make a video on it. How can we... That a bit better? Can we all see that? Yeah, there you go. You really should make a video on it, yeah. I'm going to do the honour of creating a short. That's not giving us much, though, is it? Oh, here we go. What's this? Oh, that's Wiki, though, isn't it? Not sure we should be trusting Wikipedia. There we go. Because of the harsh winters in Iceland, it is generally played in the spring and summer. So April to September. That's kind of what I thought was going to happen, yeah. That makes sense. 12 clubs, 1 pyramid. And we were just looking here, weren't we? Icelandic Men's Group, League C. So you're... I don't understand. Which team in Iceland has the most titles? KR Reykjavik won the first ever title. They got the most titles. The current holder is IFA Vestri, if that's indeed how you pronounce it. Tell me if it isn't. This is fun, isn't it? The people have turned onto a German football channel. They've watched Hull City get smashed by Chelsea and now have gone down a rabbit hole of Icelandic football. You could not write this any better, could you? Unless you're Alan Partridge. Aha! You couldn't write this material, could you? And for some reason, here we go, right. It's a shame we can't dial you in, like on Zoom and get you to... In fact, we should do that in future. How about we do an Icelandic football podcast? How's that? I'm game for it if you are. Etc. What's your real name, by the way? My name's Craig, anyway. There you go. Minjazavut Craig, if you speak Russian. We should do an Icelandic football podcast, because it'll likely do better than my German one, to be fair. Right. Summer, yeah, we've established that, haven't we? April to September. Here in Iceland, there was a team called Vestri. Yes, they're the current holders, right? They were founded in 2016, but made it into European qualifiers for the Europa League in 26. Nice to meet you, Sigurinn. Do you know what? My eldest son is called Sigurd. Yeah, that's a fact for you, isn't it? I picked that. Sigurinn. It's like this moment was meant to be. I'm going to drink to that. Yeah. Get thinking of a name for the podcast. I'll have a think as well. And we'll do an Icelandic football podcast. We've got a few months, haven't we, to get it all prepared. I didn't know they were in the Europa League. That's interesting. IF Street. Go to the ever-reliable sofa score. I don't know why that's not showing there. It's a bit weird. Oh, and it's taking me back here again. This is like the Luton Town Football Channel talking about Indy. Yeah, this is Vestry. These are the other Icelandic. I just what you said they were in the Europa League. I was interested. Is it not here? On the 22nd of August last year, Vestri defeated Valur, and probably got a lot of valour from it, in the Icelandic Cup final, 1-0, secured its first ever major trophy. With the win, it secured a berth in the European competition for the first time. That's what you said. And that's what I wanted to figure out. So, right, now we know that fact, we can go to UEFA Euro League. Here we go. Standings. See more. How come they're not here then? Did you say UEFA League, or did you mean the could qualify? Oh, hang on, because I get it. Right, because your season is technically still live, right? Now I'm with you. Okay. Right, yeah, we'll get this podcast going. I'm excited by that. Please, please, please. Let me get what I want. That's the Smiths. Right, come here. This is my olive branch to you then, Sigrun. To come here, follow me here, drop me a DM, and then I will follow you back, and we'll try and get this podcast sorted out. At the very least, we can make friends and talk about Icelandic football and other forms of football. How's that? How do you like that? How do you like them apples? Yeah, there's my prediction. Look, that we got wrong. He's really cool, actually. Ants, I like him. He's a avid Hull City fan. Yeah. You sort that one out, and then we'll get this Icelandic football podcast up and running. Well, there you go. Should probably call it then, no? Shouldn't we, really? I suppose the only other shameless plug I was going to make, I don't know if you found it or not. But come on. Yeah, this is the gaming channel that I mentioned before. Again, feel free to check it out. I am likely to be streaming probably in about half an hour, maybe an hour. I'll be streaming more Euro Truck Simulator 2. Again, don't worry about that. Back to the football though, yeah. So there you go. At full time then. Hull City 0, Chelsea 4. We missed our prediction, but we did know that Chelsea were going to win that game. And do you know what? That's despite, if you look at their lineup, Blueco, it's a pretty formidable team, right? I mean, all right. Fernandes he came off the bench, as did Tosin. Who's out injured? Gittins, Colwill, Cucurella, professional figure skater. That to me is a formidable Chelsea side that rocked up to Hull and dispatched him 4-0. Again, it should have been 6, really, had it not been for slapdash finishing from Garnacho and a howler from Liam Delap against his former club. But it doesn't matter, does it? Got the job done. Unless there's any more questions from people, I've enjoyed it. Oh, there's the German game, wasn't there? Sorry, I did talk about that briefly. I suppose we should, with it being a German football channel. If you just joined us, thank you so much for being part of it. Just waiting for it to flick on the screen. Oh, hang on, before we do that, here's a fun fact from Let's Create from Sigrun. Here's another fun fact about Icelandic football. In 1988, I was 7. I don't know how old you were. How am I going to pronounce that? Akureyri. We'll just call him KAA, yeah? Finished 7th and were unlikely to win, but ended KR's dominance in Iceland and won the Icelandic League. Wow, there you go. Facts. There's the Bundesliga table. This was on the back of Dortmund beating Mainz 4-0 this evening. Seru Girassi. How many goals has he got now? Because he'd been on a bit of a goal drought, hadn't he? Just tell me about him. Right. 11 goals this season. $11 goals, 1 assists in 21 matches in the Bundesliga. Seru Girassi. There used to be another really good website I used to use for... Is it literally called Footy Stats? Yeah, that was always good for seeing like when players scored in their last game. There is a paid option, of course. We'll not worry too much about that. I thought I actually showed you the scorers. Oh, maybe it does, but anyway, so Girassi, yeah, he got a brace this evening. I guess the question is, what's going to happen to Nico Schlotterbeck, to Slotty? Is he going to end up going to FC Bayern? Is he going to leave the Bundesliga and go to somewhere like Barcelona? It's an interesting question. Maxi Bayer with a goal. Oh, it was shown as an own goal before by Derek Kerr. It's Rami Bensebaini. Again, we did see Dortmund play in the last summer when we went to the FIFA Club World Cup, the Trump tournament. We went to those Dortmund games and we saw Bensebaini and we saw Jude Bellingham's first 20 minutes in a Dortmund shirt. So yeah, the impact that's had then on the table. They've cut the FC Bayern lead at the top to just 3 points, but of course Bayern are playing tomorrow against Werder, who sacked Stefan Horst and brought in, was it Daniel Thum? He was former Fortuna Dusseldorf manager, I recall. Yeah, Daniel Thuren. Yeah, he used to manage in the Bundesliga 2. Actually got 5 from that job as well. Quite incredible, isn't it? How football works, or just football in Germany. Yeah. So Werder, well, technically 16th is that's the relegation playoff game, right? So they could stay in the Bundesliga if they finish down there, but they'd have to win that kind of one game. Actually, it's 2, isn't it? It's home and away game. So they'd have to win a shootout to stay in the league. Christian Eriksen, he's still at Wolfsburg, isn't he? How's he done this season? Christian Eriksen this season's he's played 18 games. 688. It's not even a 7, is it? Not even the magic 7 as an average. Interesting. Back to our friend Sigurinn. I recommend coming to Iceland and going to a match. If I had the money, if this was last year, this was literally this time last year, I'd have bitten your hand off and said, right, we'll sort it. Money's a little bit tight this year, so I have to sort of pick and choose. Actually, I spent most of my money going to the FIFA Club World Cup last year. And then before that, I went around Germany and watched the Deutschland in the UEFA Nations League. Again, those videos are on the channel somewhere. In fact, I'll make it easy for you. What can we do here? Is it going to let me? There you go. Yeah. Where's the one I'm trying to find? This is, yeah. That's quite a good one. Ground hopping. That's where all my money went, basically. So, yeah, this time last year, I'd have happily gone, yeah, do you know what? Let's make it happen. I would like to go to Iceland. I would like to take my girlfriend there at some point. So, yes, that's one for the future. Absolutely. And well, we're going to find out, aren't we? If it's underrated, we're going to find out when we do our podcast. We could call it the Icemen. Hey, that's not bad, is it? or the Iceman, and we'll make it all about you. I don't know if that's a bit lazy, a bit predictable. Could be good though for the algorithm. Have a think about it. Get back to me. Again, follow me on X, or just send me a DM. We'll figure it out. Yeah, do it here. Anyway, where did we get to with that little ram? Yeah, Christian Eriksen. So he has scored 4 assists in 18 games. We started 14. So Bayern, I mean, they've stumbled, haven't they, lately? But they keep putting the wins in now. I mean, Leipzig like to give them a goal or two, don't they? 11 goals in 2 Bundesliga games this season, plus the 2 the other night in the DFB Pokal. All right, they did lose the Bavarian derby to Augsburg. In fact, they probably should have drawn the first game back in August. Then there was that draw against Hamburger Sportverein. Underdogs this year, really impressed with Hamburger. And if I recap, and I promise I will then leave you to your evening, there's a video here somewhere in my predictions. Oh, I'd have to go into it properly, but I'm sure my predictions were Heidenheim, St. Pauli. I'm trying to think of the other ones. I think I said Hoffenheim. I couldn't have got that any further wrong, could I? If you think about where they are right now. I am going to go back and check that video out. And I'll probably do can you do a react? Yeah, I could react to my own predictions, couldn't I? I'm not sure it'd make great TV, but we'll see. Anyway, yeah, I'm impressed by Hamburger. I thought they got enough to stay up. FC Köln, yeah, again, right above them. Augsburg, they usually finish in 10th or 11th. Yeah, I can't see Werder Bremen going down. I can see Mainz going down there. They're really struggling, aren't they? It's probably because they haven't got the goals from... Oh, I don't want to look. Oh, what's his name? Little guy. He's in the national team, wasn't he? Until he got injured. Johnny Burkout, that's it. In fact, how's he done this season? Squad. I thought we might have been able to toggle that by goals. Oh, he's been out injured. So, 10 matches, 8 goals. That's not bad, is it? I mean, in terms of games that he's starting, that's pretty much a goal a game, isn't it? Justifying his, was it 20 million odd euro transfer fee? Maybe it was 21, 23, something like that, or 34. There you go. I'm sure it wasn't. Was it that much? That's his value now, isn't it? And who's the other guy they signed? Ritsu Doan, Japanese winger. He's impressed. How's he got on this season? 21 games, so 9 goal involvements. Can't forget the GA goal assists. That's not bad. How about the Ice Spotlight? Yeah, I like that. Yeah, still think the Icemen's probably better for search value, for SEO, for the algorithm. We'll get around to it. Anyway, we should probably call it there, shouldn't we? Because you've got other things to do, haven't you, with your evening? What's the time difference, by the way? I'd be interested in that. Time in Reykjavik right now is... Oh, you're on the same clock then? Oh, that'd be ideal then for when we think about recording this podcast. Yeah, that was brilliant. Anyway, thank you so much for being part of the show. Thank you everyone that came in, that lurked. I think we've got to give a big hand to Let's Creator for carrying the show, basically. Without you, it'd be nothing, wouldn't it? Just be me talking to myself. Yeah, Hull City beat. Hopefully Pedro Neto found that match ball. It was predictable, Thank you all. Have a think about liking and subscribing, but there's never any pressure. And we'll be back soon. We're definitely going to have some shorts on Iceland football. There'll be some shorts coming over the weekend because we want to cover the Vassar Stadion game between Werder Bremen and FC Bayern. Yeah, we're going to sign off now. Look after yourselves, people. It's been a pleasure.